Welcome to Hardcore Garage. Today is a day we floss some D's. Ain't the funnest job in the world, but man, do they shine after you get done. Probably going to be a boring little video. I'll speed it up the best I can, but I want people to see the process that you got to go through to get these bad boys to shine. These are my 120 spoke 18 by 8.5, so I don't even remember exactly. Dayton's. Only the originals. But yeah, I use a bottle brush, soap, water. I do spray it down with some wheel acid initially and then rinse that off just to get any chemicals or anything like that off there. But here it goes. I'm also using my cooler to clean the Daytons. Kill two birds with one stone, right? I'll lock this in here. You guys can just check it out. It'll take a minute. You always want them to be nice and wet. I already started on this before I got the video, but I usually try to find the valve stem so I have a point of reference. And you pretty much got to go between each and every one of these spokes, every direction that you can. And generally, when I had my 72 spokes, well, I do still got them, but cleaning those takes about an hour a wheel, I would assume, I don't know, to get them really nice and sparkly, because you kind of got to do this when you're drying them also. Take a little piece of t-shirt and cut it into about a 2-inch wide strip, maybe 12 inches long, and you run it between all these spokes, and the running between of all the spokes is kind of where we got the term flossing. Although I know some people just consider rolling them flossing them because you're showing them off. But this works the best for me. Usually do this. I like to only do it once a year, right before the first show that you go to. And then just try to keep them as clean as possible. Of course, if you were going to an indoor show, I would blow it all apart and clean everything real nice. Hope my head's not in the way of this. You guys can see. It does get pretty tight in there with a 120 spoke. Crossing over just at one direction there. It's pretty tight. This is a pretty thin bottle brush too. Keep it wet so you don't want to scratch the chrome. Lubrication. Gotta have that lubrication. Probably somebody's gonna go, you missed the spot when they're watching this video. It don't take forever to do them, really. I mean, depends on how extensive you want. You can see I'm not really going up onto the spokes much. I'll wipe those all down when we're drying. Another thing to do to make it a little easier is to blow them off with an air compressor. As soon as you get done washing them all up, try to get all the water out of all the crevices. Hard water, county water is what we got out here, so it's not really hard, but kind of hard anyway. With unconditioned water, I guess I should say, is always going to leave water spots if you just let it dry by itself. You get spot-free rinse at the car wash. I believe you're using a distilled water or maybe a something treated with a little bit of bleach or alcohol even will cause water to evaporate really fast, which is all nice. I am back around to where I started here. Rinse this bad boy off. I already did do the fronts at the car wash, but we'll get them again. And down in there is really difficult to get to. Might try to run that brush down through there, but that's usually where I use the dry rags to clean the hub and stuff. You always keep the fronts a lot cleaner anyway, so there's not usually a big buildup of gunk on them. Set a dry rag, take care of that, hopefully. I'll still run this through here just a little bit to knock off anything big, but I don't remember them being specifically dirty right there or anything else. Just run that through fast. You could probably bend this thing and get around there like that. Get a couple of them at once, huh? I'm really focusing on the back sides when I'm doing this, because I can always clean the fronts at a show if that's what needs to be done. But the backs, they're a little bit more difficult to take off at a show unless you're, you know, really into it and bring your jack and all that stuff. But you can see there, man, them things are gleaming. Love the way they look with all them spokes when they're rolling. Again, one of the best ways to get all the major water off, if you have the ability, is an air compressor. Just a little bit of water left in there. How about that? Little t-shirt action. Don't know if you guys knew it or not, but Oakley t-shirts, clean your wheels with them. Back sides of those D's, I don't know, I think the wheels make your vehicle on almost any vehicle, and there's really no excuse for dirty wheels, man. Clean your wheels if you're going to take it to a car show. Gots to be laid out and nice. And that's the back side. I checked the lug nuts. Yes, Dayton's do have lug nuts, they're just hidden. Favorite part of the job here. All right, guys, I got to get back to it. I got 3 more Daytons to clean and whatever else I got to do to this thing, get it ready for tomorrow. Hope to see you guys there. Keep on trucking.